Pick up the blitz. Flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves. Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a three from the wind. Found it. Oh, he got the big land. They go.
That ain't on me.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said at you, like a sneeze. Please for them tricky squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Lord, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign menage. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it for Mariah. Lord, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, fly. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Gangsters moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind, and now I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Good evening. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. Time for sports for you. I'm John. That's Mark. Here. And we are live here on your TV screens, on your laptops, on your desktops, on YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for Sports for You podcast on YouTube. Channel House Media and Coach Culture Clash Network. As we obviously have a lot to talk about on this Friday night. You know where you can follow us at of course where you can follow us, of course, at Sports for You podcast on X and on YouTube, on X, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Of course, you can follow me at John Watson 0984 on X, Instagram, TikTok. Follow Mark and Hi, I'm Mark. Mark one on X. And follow Nick. He'll be here in a little bit at 99gorilla on X, Instagram, and TikTok. So yeah, lots to talk about tonight on this Friday night. Thought it was gonna be a slow night tonight. We're gonna talk some college football, talk some WNBA All-Star Weekend. But you know, when breaking news hits, shout out those in the comment section. Shout out to Newman, Swanu. Yeah, shout out Justin. Well, when news breaks, we got to discuss it, and there was no bigger news today than this. LeBron Raymond James made his decision, and he has signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Clark. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and like, and give us a like. And is officially going to the Philadelphia 76ers. 2 years, $8 million. The second year, of course, is a player option. So he is going on a veteran's minimum. Why not the Cavs? We're going to get into that. I think the Cavs were a serious consideration. I think all these teams that he picked, they were all serious. From I think the three teams in the East were more. It was more realistic with the three teams from the East. I said Golden State, but clearly they was at the they was at the end of the list. So, but he's going there, joining Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and of course the newest member of the Celtics, and Jalen Brown. I'm not gonna say I was shocked because I do think there was a legit chance to go there. I was surprised because I just thought maybe he was looking towards going back to Cleveland or maybe Miami one last time. I would say Golden State, but I really like the Cavs. That's my hometown. Okay, yeah, but I thought Golden State the whole time too. If y'all watch the show, I say Golden State the whole time, but clearly it wasn't. It was clearly him. He still wants to compete.
And I think he can go over there and win a championship.
Honestly, Tim, Tyrese Maxey are going to be. We're going to get to that. Mark, what was your initial reaction when you saw this news? Thought it was gonna be a Friday, slow Friday, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a slow Friday. Literally, because it happened for us. It was like 8 something in the morning.
8:30 this morning.
I was literally at work, chilling, and one of the coworkers said LeBron, signed in Philadelphia, and I was like, man, that's probably one of them fake sites, man. And he ain't made no decision yet. By the time I get home, it's all over the place, man. I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy he made the decision that he wanted to go to. I think, of course, the roster that they have there, he don't have to go in there and lead the team. He don't have to go there and be the best player on the team. I think he can go in there and fit in and use his brain and his veteran leadership, man, to help this young team get over the hump, man. I think.
Richard said, I never thought LeBron would be a Sixer.
Well, I did never see nothing wrong with the Sixers. I think that it's certain teams I don't think LeBron ever will go to.
Like Boston. So I wasn't shocked. I will say I was more surprised because I knew the Sixers had a chance. I just thought maybe he was going to go out to Cleveland. But am I shocked he went there? No. What up, Bill Will in the building? If it's my... Oh, you're good. You're good. Just remember, this is an adult show, so if you're under 18, parental discretion is advised. I personally think and we're going to get to what he said. He feel like he still wants to win, and I think this is what went into his decision. So here was a statement. I thought I was done with this season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it. I knew I needed some time to really decide, but I'm pretty sure I played my last game. I don't believe that, but this is my last decision. I'm not going for the money. I'm not going for family. What I'm really playing for at this point, I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete to win and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship. I believe I can help the Philadelphia 76ers, a championship team, and I'm so excited to energize a new fan base and start this incredible journey one last time. Thank you, LA. Miami, I'll forever love, and Northeast Ohio will always be home. When he said that middle part was the part where I knew he still felt like he can compete for a championship. Hey, JoJo. I thought he would go. He was never coming back to the Lakers. You're talking to a Laker fan right here. We're based in LA. He was never coming back. I knew that from day one. And clearly, it showed you. He went to another team for a vet minimum. The Lakers probably was. And for those wondering, he was never going to come back to the Lakers for a vet minimum. I don't care what anyone says. No, he was not. He was never, ever going to come back to the Lakers and play for a veterans minimum. If you think that, you're tripping. Clearly, both sides needed to part ways, and they did. And now they're in good situations. Now, let's look ahead to. Let's talk about the on the court. Talk about this. Look at this 5 right here. This 5 right here. LeBron James, Jalen Brown, Joel Embiid, VJ Edgecombe, and Tyrese Maxey. I said this last week, and I'm standing by it. If you get 50 games from number 23 and number 21, that's all you need. You don't need them to play in 65 games. LeBron's not trying to win anymore. If he gets 65 and he's eligible for All NBA and he postseason awards, so be it. Joel Embiid is clearly not caring about that. He wants to win a chance. He wants to get out of the second round for the first time in his career. I think that's all he is concerned about now at this day and age for a former league MVP. He has never been past round. He's never been past round 2, and the Sixers have not been past the second round since AI. Well, he's going getting worse because of his injuries.
Oh, Embiid.
Yeah, but his play is still there. But he's going to now have to take a secondary role in this, and I personally think it's good for him.
Embiid taking a secondary role
because if he's not going to be there, I think you can count on Jaylen Brown and Tyrese Maxey getting you at least 70 games.
I think
or more.
I think Bron and Embiid fighting for that third option.
Oh, there's no question they are.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean, secondary, not second option, secondary option. It's not the 1 and 2 are the guys on the left, number 7 and number 0. And then you have VJ Edgecombe who's going to get in where he fits in as the youngest one.
I think he's going to have a really good year this year.
Oh, definitely.
I'm not sure what this does for the 76. I mean, can they win a championship? Absolutely.
What's up, Sam?
I still probably would pick. I don't know. Going into the season, I'm not even sure if I pick them coming out the East yet. Like I said, two of these 5 players is gonna be hard to keep them on the court for a long period of time. But to me, as long as at the end of the year that they're healthy, that's all that matters.
I agree with you there.
I'm glad that LeBron made this choice. I'm tired of people saying we don't care where you go, but they're making long think pieces about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you care about it.
Tyrese Maxey, underrated point guard. I saw games between him and Brunson. Oh yeah, Tyrese Maxey is one of those guys. Is one of those guys, and now he's going to have. And clearly, his relationship with LeBron, him being a clutch guy, also helped. Kind of helped as well. So sometimes it's not what you know; it's who you know. And Bob Myers currently showing that he's obviously him being the president of Harris Sports Entertainment, which is obviously the ownership group that owns the Sixers, and then his former and the current GM, I forget his name, is Mike something. He obviously played against LeBron in Rich Paul in high school and was in the Cavaliers front office during LeBron's Cavalier days. So LeBron does a lot of stuff on relationship based off relationship. And now he's going to a new situation. Obviously, he got the approval from the family. And now it's time for him to see if he can finally get ring number 5. That's all that's on his mind.
Who's not getting back?
Who's not going to get
Embiid?
Well, Embiid's going to be Embiid. You just got to take what you can with Embiid.
I just want to see this 5 healthy come playoff time.
Absolutely, and I think that's the goal.
That's all. You survived throughout the year, like you said. You leaned on Jaylen Brown and Maxey for most of the year. Mm-hmm. What they bench look like? That's what I need to see. You have. That's
easy. Fine.
I can look it up. You talking? Yeah.
Okay, but I'm thinking. Obviously, you got I forget who is coming off the bench, but obviously they lost Quentin Grimes to us this offseason. But no, he's not getting. He's going to be LeBron's just going to be LeBron. He's good. He's not. Don't expect for him to be. I mean, he can be if he can be all NBA because look, he played 60 games last year, but he ain't gonna need to put in that much work this year because he's gonna be the third option. He has 2 younger guys who can carry most of the weight throughout the season. So this is not even going to be nothing to worry about. But I think we'll see how they mesh on the floor. Another note about this situation. Nick Nurse, by the way, who celebrated a birthday today. So happy birthday to Nick Nurse.
Is Nick Nurse their coach still?
Yes.
Okay.
He was the only coach that LeBron met that LeBron spoke to.
You know, I know what I don't like. You know, John, I don't like doing the rumor things and some of the things that have been said.
Mm-hmm.
But I was told that maybe last week, the James family went and enrolled Zuri in the school out there, and that was last week.
Well, if you want to add more fuel to that fire, all LeBron was signing at Fanatics was his Topps card with him in a Sixers jersey.
Oh.
So like LeBron knew, he's known, he's probably knew for about some time that he was going to do this, but him and the family had to double check, is this really what they want to do? And if you saying like that they'd already happy birthday, Newman. If they'd already
happy birthday, Newman.
If they'd already enrolled Zuri in schools out there, this was the game plan all the time. So now let's see where it goes from here on the court. On the court first, and then can they win can they get them to a championship? And is LeBron going to play 1 year? Is he going to play 2 years? He's going to try to go for that epic 25th season. We're going to find out. But that's the story. But that's the big story today. LeBron James is now a Philadelphia 76er. Let's go ahead and get to some news and notes. I obviously Newman says just got off the phone. Just got a phone for my birthday. Yes, I love LeBron as a player, but I think he sticks for 2 years, like he says, for both years, and he could be a top. They could be a top 5 team, and maybe even top 3. Oh, they're definitely gonna be up there. That team,
health
is likely be a top 5 team or 3 in the NBA. They'll definitely be a top 5. You're counting the coup in the West, but they're top 3 in the East, just on paper.
On paper, yeah, they should. On paper, they might be number 1 in the East.
So
let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
So they have I don't know none of these people.
Who's that? Let me see.
They got Caleb Love.
Yeah, Caleb Love.
Anthony Simmons over there. Okay.
They just signed Anthony Simmons this offseason.
Okay. Dean Wade went over there. I forgot about that.
He signed this offseason too as well.
Dean Wade. Okay. Anthony Simons. LeBaron. I know this dude.
Yeah, the rookie from Bama.
Oh yeah, they gonna be young. I think what they're gonna end up doing, if they don't sign another veteran,
mm-hmm.
they'll probably have LeBron play with a lot of the players off the bench, because it looks like that's what they need. They need they're gonna need some veteran leadership.
I agree. This weekend is also not just about the NBA, about this news, but it's about the WNBA this weekend.
Hey, it's a dude that going. Oh no, it's not him.
I never knew these phrase that Dean Wade was a free agent.
Yeah, Dean Wade was a free agent.
But today, obviously, this weekend going on in the Shy, it's
Bad's birthday. You heard tomorrow.
Happy birthday to Bash. You know what I'm saying? And it's All-Star Weekend in the WNBA, and tonight was All-Star Friday night in the W down in the Shy.
Got a dunk contest.
By the way, the orange carpet was lit yesterday.
The orange carpet was lit?
Lit. I don't know.
John, you cannot say the orange carpet was lit.
Dog, I said lit.
Oh.
Y'all go look at some of the outfits.
They got it on camera?
Yes. Go look at all the outfits these ladies was wearing. Asia, just Google the orange carpet. But yeah, this went down tonight. Was the 3-point shootout? Obviously, the 3-point shootout, and the skills competition. The skills competition was first.
Asia.
Kick off the night. Yeah, that Bam was bamming that last. I'm gonna shut up. Team Washington, this squad led by Elena Deladon. Forget the two other ladies who was girls on the team, but they won the Shooting Stars competition. By the way, Elena Deladon still a walking bucket.
Is that Kelsey Plum?
Yes, was still a walking bucket.
When was this last night?
Yeah, this was
Chicago.
Yeah, this was the arrival. This was the arrival of the players. So let's show you how it went down tonight. Starting first with the Shooting Stars competition run by Team Washington.
Up next is Team Washington with a score to beat of 24.
We have Elena Deladon, Gigi Banks, and Shakira Austin.
We begin on the DJ's cue.
Oh no!
All right, here we go. 25 to win for Team Washington. They put up 35 in the opening round.
By the way, I'm just impressed. Elena Deladon is the only legend willing to show her legs. Everybody else had the tearaways still on.
I think the way EDD has shot it, she's going to be getting some calls.
I mean, she should be.
W teams, the All-Star break. Wow, how about that three? Dropping for Gigi Banks. Oh, Team Washington once again dialed in, already at 18.
Passes by Cynthia Cooper.
EDD, it's another three. They're at 20 right now. Now in the corner, they can win it right here. All right, they need two to win it. That's going to mean 1 4-pointer.
Nope.
Deladon can hit. Austin in and out. 19 seconds to do it, and they have. There you go. Gigi Banks buries the 4-pointer, and Team Washington has already sealed the win as Elena Deladon, Shakira Austin, and 17-year-old Gigi Banks come through with the Team Washington
17
WNBA Shooting Stars victory.
Wow.
How's 17 get on court? How's 17-year-old going on court?
I'm trying to figure out how she get in the league. But congratulations to Team Washington getting the dub. Then it was the main event of
the dunk contest.
No, unfortunately, they didn't have that. Unfortunately, the main event of All-Star Friday in the W, and that is the 3-point contest. And the winner for the first time, a rookie, wins the 3-point contest.
As he could.
And if you did not see the flames she put towards the net in the shy, be amazed by what the number 1 pick did to win this 3-point contest.
Oh, she showed why she was number 1 pick.
She wants it on the right wing, not the left wing.
DJ's cue.
3, 2.
Here's AZ in the corner. We know Rebecca, she's going to need a big number after what we saw from Bridget Carlton in round 1. And Fudd starting out.
Hot,
hitting
fire.
on rack number 1. Still hasn't missed. Now finally has. What a beginning for AZ Fudd. Fudd the money ball. She's missed just 2 from the logo. You bet. Wow, Rebecca. AZ Fudd putting up a big number early, making sure there's going to be pressure on Bridget Carlton. Fudd can't hit that 3-pointer. Here's the exclusive money ball rack from the right wing. Fudd.
Right.
Again.
The day after.
AZ Fudd with 23 in a rack to go.
Yeah, I know.
Fudd in the corner.
I'm not mad at that.
She has been dialed in this entire round and finishes with another. AZ Fudd puts up a 30 spot in the finals.
Rapping.
We've seen it over the years.
AZ Fudd is a great Nick Freeze is arriving into the studio now. But putting the first rookie to win the WNBA 3-point contest. Putting up a 30-piece in the finals, beating out Bridget Carlton.
That should have been picked. Yeah, high school.
No. 51. Hey, you all right?
Okay.
Hopefully we was really on Area 51.
We were. But here we go. Nick Freeze is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
But the still to talk about the 3-point contest was who was not there. We talked about this on Tuesday. Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Nescu, Caitlin McBride all declined invitations to the 3-point shootout. Now, they've came out and spoke about this. Where's the statement I have from Caitlin? I'm gonna give you Caitlin McBride. So she had a post on her Instagram.
She would have won.
She had a post on her Instagram about what was said. She says, so let me move the banner so we can read the whole statement. For those that are so concerned, received a half invite to the 3-point contest through my agent in the text randomly 48 hours ago, not officially. So posting things like I'm afraid of shooting smoke is weird. And if you didn't hear from me, probably you shouldn't believe it. We should focus on the great shooters that's in it already because there's some killers in there. Good luck to all those participating. When y'all start doing shooting contests coming off pin downs, hit me up. Hit me. So she wasn't the only one who spoke.
Oh no.
Sabrina Nescu, who was the reigning 3-point.
She come off an injury though.
You said she came and had an injury. Castle Frost.
Go ahead.
Was the reigning 3-point.
I never heard nobody come and have an injury.
Yeah, you good?
Huh?
Get an injury while coming.
I call it crap.
I think we all have 1 point. But niggas are going too crazy. Oh, never mind.
I was fucking small car one time.
Dude, you know people can hear you, right?
Oh, no, everything.
No, man.
You fucking around, John? Because these motherfuckers hot.
Yeah, appreciate it. Okay. So here's what Sabrina Nescu.
Well, Mahomes gonna be ready for the start of the season.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that changes everything.
Yeah, they're still losing week 1. Still losing. I don't give a dang. You think I'm gonna get them? Think I'm gonna get them props? Heck no. So here was Sabrina Nescu yesterday.
I'm mad at that.
After practice, talking about how she didn't decline.
I saw that yesterday. I guess you can't really, at least personally, I can't decline an offer I never got officially invited to. So I was pretty surprised to see that. Never got invited. And obviously that's, whether it's against Steph Curry or, in the W, I always go out and try and beat my record every single time I've gone out. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to set the record straight. That was just false, but I'm really excited for the participants in it. And obviously there's going to be a new winner. So I'm excited to see who wins. I saw that.
So that was.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to be invited, or can you just put your name in it?
His invite.
Well, I think you can declare as well. So
she's not turning down no 3-point contest. Now the next person, never mind.
So here's why somebody else. Why? Relax. So why?
Ain't she supposed to be a 3-point shooter? Go down her claim to fame in college. Was a 3-point. Never mind. That's hate.
But them weren't the only 3 here I would decline. I guarantee there was more. They would say there was a whole bunch of others that other declined as well. So Dan Patrick got in touch, and Paulie from the of course of the Danettes, they got in touch with somebody. Relax, Nick. Who with a source they have with the WNBA, and this is what they was told in regards to Sabrina Nescu.
I started the program by talking about the confusion of Sabrina Ionescu and Caitlin Clark not competing in the 3-point contest. Not sure if they were asked and declined or not asked at all. And here is Sabrina Ionescu yesterday, and she talked about not getting invited.
I saw that yesterday. I guess you can't really, at least personally, I can't decline an offer I never got officially invited to. So I was pretty surprised to see that. Never got invited. And obviously that's, whether it's against Steph Curry or, you know, in the W, I always go out and try and beat my record every single time I've gone out. So, yeah, I mean, I just kind of wanted to set the record straight. Like, that was just false, but I'm really excited for the participants in it. And obviously there's going to be a new winner, so I'm excited to see who wins.
Okay. So we've been working on this all morning long because I want to be fair to the WNBA. And normally they don't get back to us because this didn't make sense. Sabrina Ionescu is one of the great shooters, went toe-to-toe with Steph Curry, a crossover star.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the two-time defending champ. So I thought, okay, you have to make sure she's invited. Now, she's not an all-star. I want you to keep that in mind. She's not on the all-star team. Caitlin Clark, I believe, I don't know this, I believe this, that she was invited and she declined. She's an all-star, probably thinking, you know what, I don't have anything to gain or injuries or, you know, finally feeling good. I don't need to go out there and do this. Once again, I'm paraphrasing of what I think this could be. We talked to a source with knowledge of the WNBA All-Star process, and we were told Sabrina Ionescu was invited in the exact same way she had been in the past. This source was very, very clear. The WNBA reached out to Sabrina Ionescu or her representative and invited her in the same exact way they had in the past. That's why I don't understand the disconnect with this, with Sabrina Ionescu saying I wasn't officially invited. The officially invited stood out to me. I don't know what that means. And there are some agents who will say, my client won't participate in some of the other events unless they're an all-star. And maybe that's a big part of this. Sabrina Ionescu is not an all-star. Maybe her representatives were like, well, she's not an all-star, so she's not going to be in the three-point shooting contest. Maybe she doesn't get that invitation, or her representatives don't tell her. But for her to say, I didn't get an official invite, this became a story because of that. Because if she said, I'm not an all-star, I shouldn't be participating. Now, I don't know if all of these competitors in the three-point shooting contest, not all of them are all-stars. But if that's the case, that her representative was saying, or she has talked about, if I'm not going to be in the all-star game, I'm not going to be in the three-point shooting contest. But once again, this source with knowledge of the WNBA all-star process was extremely clear. We had a phone call. Extremely clear that the invite was in the same exact process that she had been invited in the past. But this is where Sabrina's got to ask her people, because there's a disconnect here. Now it's a thing. But do I think Caitlin Clark got invited and turned it down? Yes, I do.
All right. WNBA's got a real issue. That PR team is either
The worst.
worse or just flat out non-existent. What the heck you mean? What the heck is official invitation? A press release?
That's crazy.
Invite? Like you need a graphic email or something? Email, an invite, an Eventbrite, something. What's an official invitation?
Is it Ebright? No.
What are we talking about?
I don't know what. That's crazy.
What it sounds like happens is Sabrina's probably representation. They probably was sent, the WA probably sent them something. 3-point shootout. Would you like to come? Sabrina probably told the representation, if I'm not in the All-Star game,
Then it is what it is.
it is what it is. And if that's what happened, she still didn't get an official invite.
Well, technically,
I think both things can be true. I do believe that from what I've seen of Sabrina, what she shows so far, is when it's time to shoot, she's gonna shoot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She was the reigning champ going in this year. She's won 2 out of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, for sure. Her and Kayla McBride, they probably been the top two.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
But I said tonight I watched it tonight. It was a good show. Stud Bud's doing a little too much partying.
What you call them?
I said the Stud Bud's doing a little too much partying.
Oh yeah, every year. I don't think they. I don't think they like pumps.
Natasha Hyman was in the 3-point shootout. Remember the year AI and Paul Pierce was in the 3-point shootout?
Yeah,
that's what Natasha Hyman was looking like.
Oh man,
because she's a lefty, so obviously it's her form is. Yo, relax. You good? You all right, man? You good? This dude's insane. So it like she had no legs.
Why you look over here?
Something wrong with Mark. I tell you, man.
Yeah, Mark.
Huh? I know.
Yeah,
he blaming me, right?
Like she had no legs. She was like she couldn't get any jump.
Oh, yeah, I used my left hand for my third leg.
Yo, dude.
I didn't know Pokemon Cool was cross-eyed.
That's why he able to catch the football the way he can.
Nick.
Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill.
Dog, it just
he see the field a different way. Left way, right way.
What's wrong? What's
north,
wrong?
south?
Don't do that.
All at the same damn time.
With y'all, man. Oh, these guys, man.
That might have been his brother. That's the one who thought that other car was his car and he took it.
That's still
that's the story they're going with.
That's still a crazy story to me. But anyway,
yeah.
The WNBA had a meeting and the Player Association had a meeting about all the online attacks that the players have been getting. So here's what a statement they both released, a joint statement. Last night, the WNBA leadership and members of the WNBPA Executive Committee and Justice and Equity, Diversity and Inclusion, aka the Jedi. They really
call themselves a Jedi.
They really call themselves the Jedi Committee.
They can't afford that name.
Hope George Lucas doesn't see that committee.
You mean Disney?
Well, same thing. But yeah,
Wonder don't see it neither.
No, he don't. He see everything.
Yo, you good?
What?
You all right?
Me?
Yeah, you all right, man?
Me? What I did?
Steve Wonder. Hope Steve Wonder don't see it, huh?
He saw the footsteps in the dark.
I thought that was Ozzy Brothers.
They was all in the dirt together.
You know, you seen that dude with that one? Never mind.
Man, for an honest and meaningful conversation about the recent increase in racist, hateful, and abusive messages.
Third and mid.
That's the same. Directed at players as well as other matters before the committees.
That's my club at the end, and you just shooting at the shot. You're shooting your shot.
Mm-hmm. The conversation underscored the importance of addressing issues early. Yeah.
That's how it looked like when the condom break.
Chill. What is wrong? Something's really wrong with this dude.
He not lying, but that's funny as shit.
All right, my bad.
The importance of addressing issues early through proactive communication and strengthening the league, even your relationship. The league is to continue and enhance security resources and will work with the players union to explore collaborations with and organizations that share the values of our league and advance our shared priorities. Yesterday's discussion marked the beginning of an ongoing dialogue, and we are united in our commitment to build on this work together. Well,
I know this is a segue going to.
I'm glad they're united because it seems like they might not be united on one thing. Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Cunningham name way too much in the last
crazy, right?
3 weeks.
And now you got people
and none of it had to do with basketball.
Exactly. So Sophie Cunningham did an interview with ESPN, and she spoke about an issue that has been very polarizing in this country. That's transgender athletes.
I know what you're saying when
this dude is insane, right?
I know what you're saying. I'm just putting that out there.
That's crazy.
So here's a clip from that article. You say she's a MAGA Barbie, and some corners of the internet have taken to calling her projections. She says because of what she looks like and where she's from. She'll weigh in how to protect women's sports. She says because she is in that world and feels qualified to speak to that world. I got a lot of negative feedback about me hating trans. And I'm like, I never once said that. I think I am here to extend love, but I also think that love is truth. Be honest. And I want to protect young girls in the locker room or young girls in sport who shouldn't have to go against biological men. But she also insists that none of this is some Rosetta Stone to unlocking the true nature of her political worldview. I'm very much in the middle. I agree with things on both sides. Relax. Disagree with things on both sides, and that's all I've ever said about my political beliefs. But people love to assume. So Sophie Cunningham spoke about. She was asked the other day at practice about this article, and simply, she said, "I said what I said." So here's Sophie Cunningham.
Same vein, in that story with ESPN, you talked about wanting to protect young girls who shouldn't have to go against biological men. Just can you expand your viewpoint on that?
I mean, I think I said what I said. I think it's kind of common sense.
True.
And I think I'll always believe in that. I think it's really important to protect children, and that's little girls who are also involved in that category. And so I stand on what I said, and I always believe that.
Do you see your advocacy on that, like taking any form going forward?
You know, I don't know. I'm not a very political person, but I do have beliefs. I have morals, and I'll always stand on those and be true to who I am. And I think people are going to take it how they want to take it, but I've never even really said anything about that. And so when it comes just to protecting young girls in sport and women in sport, I feel very strongly about that. I think that's why you have Title IX. That's why you have some of the greats in women's sports. If Title IX and women's sports weren't protected, then you wouldn't hear about any type of women in sport. And so I think in the future, it's just really important to protect.
Do you think, I guess, along the line like that, it goes against perhaps some people might say, hey, for the trans community, this could be something that could come back on us or be targeted against us. Like, how do you, I guess, view that sort of critique?
You know, like I said, I extend love, and I don't dislike anyone. Like, I think there is room for absolutely everyone here, and I think there's room to love everyone. And I truly think when you get people in the same room and you have conversations, you actually have a lot in common with a lot of people. And so I'm there to love, but I'm also there to love biological women. And I think that there are rights that need to be protected. And like I said, I'm going to stand true to that. I'll never falter in my beliefs in that, but I have never once said I hated the trans community. Like I said, I think there's space for everyone.
That's not right there. Somebody on Twitter, some egg, basically said that I basically kind of compared this to what happened the other day with the Toronto coach.
What do you mean? No, this is not.
Why?
Saying that someone was out, people were actually calling for Sophie Cunningham to be suspended
for what?
For speaking her First Amendment.
Listen here, y'all. This is the whole thing about this entire situation. You feel what I'm saying? You have to learn to accept that people are not going to agree with everything.
That's right.
And especially if she's not going about it in a hateful way. He's not going about it in a hateful way at all. He's just saying that she does not agree that should happen. And there's nothing wrong with believing in that. I believe in that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just that people need to accept, especially, like I said, she didn't do anything, and like she didn't do anything demeaning. She wasn't putting nobody down.
Nope.
She went straight to the point. She says she has respect for everybody, and she's getting dragged unnecessarily for the past 2 weeks about everything that she does. Ever since the pointing situation.
That's it.
It started with that. Then she did the when she was the what you call it? She was the ring girl. She got flack behind that, and then all of a sudden she's getting flack from people because they seeing that she hangs out with brothers that look like us, and she's cool with them. And so I guess the people who were on the other side of the fence that supported her were upset, and she's been getting flack behind that. So she just can't do anything right. And the fact that she's able to just keep going about what she's doing and keeping a smile on her face and just going out there and doing her job and not letting all that BS mess with her mental and everything, shout out to her. If you standing on business, Sophie, go right on the head. I'm not mad at it at all.
Pretty much. I have no issue with what she said because she didn't say nothing wrong.
Nah. Even if you believe that what she said was wrong, she didn't say nothing demeaning. Like for you to be like, oh, she's like, she's transphobic and stuff like that. No, she didn't do anything like that at all.
Nope, not at all.
You feel what I'm saying? I just don't get it. At that point, it becomes bullying. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a whole different discussion for a whole different day.
Well, the WNBA will have to have a discussion about the future of their commissioner.
Well, yeah, they do, because she sucks.
So
I ain't talking about.
So it sounds like the WNBA shareholders have had talks about this dude is insane.
I was going to say that, but that was just crazy. It was just said before I got a chance to say it.
And that's the situation with
that's crazy. Is that Tony the Tiger?
The future in the WNBA is bright, but will Kathy Engelberg be there to lead it?
No, I hope she's not.
So this from Alexa Filipino.
She's what?
Filipino.
Oh,
from ESPN, covers the WNBA. She said, in the darkest days of the past 12 months, full of public vitriol and consensus labor negotiations, Kathy Engelberg leading on teachings and advice she gathered over 40 plus years in corporate America. One leader, a tempest surrounding her leadership, but Engelberg has navigated through numerous challenges in the 7 years as commissioner, from 2 collective bargaining negotiations to a global pandemic and social unrest, inheriting a business with her words, no money, no scale, no capability. Yes, she might be living in the darkest moments of her tenure. The tempest surrounding her leadership emerged last fall with Nafisa Collier. Nearly 10 months later, which should be a celebratory summer of the league's 30th year of the W's brilliant star power, and making it through strenuous negotiations with the store agreement has instead felt like an exasperation. Players, teams, and fans constantly and loudly voice frustrations over officiating, divisive discourse, and increased harassment towards players seems never ending. Even the league's retroactive assessment of Alyssa Thomas getting a flagrant 2 turned into a spectacle.
That's a fact.
All of this, plus Engelberg's perceived absence publicly in league circles, has renewed the referendum of her leadership. Conversations with more than 20 stakeholders in and around the WNBA who spoke on the condition of anonymity, including owners, management, players, and other industry insiders, offer a general belief that for some much business growth Engelberg has overseen, she is not the right person to navigate the demands of the league currently faces and what the shareholders now need. I do think Kathy thinks well. She's done her job. She's got us financially set up the right way. It's other pieces that we're talking about. And this is what we talked about the other day, how she no-showed on Dan Patrick's show.
Yeah.
But you seen her
go back to that?
What? Relax. She no-showed on the Dan Patrick show, but we see her 20 yards from where their studio is, taking practicing on the golf range.
She's just practicing hitting balls. That's all.
I think what's finally happening in this situation. It's like a marriage. They've been together for a long time, and they've been together for like about 30 years. But like for the last 10 years, the marriage been on the rocks. They basically there for the kids. Now the kids are grown. So we're basically together for the kids, but the kids are grown now. So what the fuck we need to be together for?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I think that the situation at hand has expanded beyond what the marriage is. It's just time to go. She did what she could for them up to this point, and she's done. Look, there's been a lot of strides over the past 5 years when it comes to this sport.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like to the point where I'm pretty sure nobody expected to get to this point. She handled it the best she could, but now it's time for the league to go to the next level. And for them to go to the next level, she may not be the person for that job.
John, has she spoken publicly since All-Star Weekend?
But I think she might have spoke. I think she might have spoke today, but I haven't heard anything. She's definitely we'll definitely hear from her tomorrow. They'll probably got an interview with her tomorrow before the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely going to speak before the All-Star game. If she ain't spoke by now, she'll speak tomorrow, sometime tomorrow afternoon. Because the first time you don't want to hear her is her thanking the fans for showing up to the All-Star weekend because she's going to get booed out the arena.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we'll keep an eye on that. But the All-Star game tomorrow in Chicago at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific on NBC.
I got a question for you.
On ABC, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Go ahead. Question y'all before we go to the next segment.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed towards the end of what they were talking about how the players have been dealing with these these threats and stuff from the fans and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how certain stuff has been a spectacle.
Yeah.
Sort of a threesome.
Before, like about 3 years ago, were these threats happening as often?
Nah.
I'm not gonna say no.
Not at least
I'm not saying they weren't happening.
I'm not gonna say no.
It wasn't. You wouldn't know. It wasn't this public if it happened.
You feel what I'm saying?
It wasn't this public.
But
wasn't.
I'm gonna be on the outside of Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. That was crazy.
That's wild.
High five. But what this comes with is the growth of the game.
Oh, for sure.
So,
girl on that was dancing for the growth of the game yesterday after the show was over.
oh, my bad.
Shout out to Versus, man.
Yeah, John, just chill.
That was crazy.
Yeah, sit that one out, John.
Why? Because
nope.
All
right, man.
All
right, man.
That was hate.
But what comes with the growth of the game is also going to be the highlighting of the negative part of it too.
Oh, for sure.
I do believe that some of these players in some of these cities were getting threats. People were saying all kind of weird stuff to them.
Mm-hmm.
But the WNBA wasn't as popular as it is now. So now it's becoming as popular, and now we're starting to hear about that more. I think it comes with the growth of this business.
Mm-hmm.
And you just got to deal with it sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, as harsh as that might sound, it's just got to get over it.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to understand that this is the price of fame. People want the fame, but they'll never want the negativity to come with the fame. They don't want the fact.
Impossible.
Yeah, they don't want the fact that you can't go to grocery stores by yourself, or you can't go do this by yourself. You can't, but you want everything else to come with fame. No, all it's all a bundle package. It's like a.
Go ahead.
Nope.
What you gonna say? He about to say some bullshit.
You really have? Yeah, it's a girls' flag football league. Relax. What is wrong?
Why Jackie Chan?
What? No, this nigga did not just say that.
Yes, he did.
All right, y'all just keep talking. Y'all go ahead.
Something's really wrong with this dude. Really.
I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy.
It's Nick's fault.
Oh, it's a shirt. Oh, you my bad.
Well, in college, in speaking of football, college football is on the way back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
I've been playing college football.
And SEC Media Days went down in Tampa this past week.
I tried to get. Oh, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of
hate going on.
A lot of crazy comments came out of SEC Media Days.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God none of them was Tennessee.
Georgia.
But yeah, Georgia.
No, y'all was chilling.
No, they weren't.
Oh, y'all was
no, they weren't. We're gonna get to Kirby Smart.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God, being a good friend. But Lane Kiffin.
You talking about your boy? We're talking about Lane.
No, you talking about Lane Kiffin.
Mm-mm.
Lane Kiffin spoke at SEC Media Days about why he is chosen to get off social media.
As I look back over my life, one of the things that has been great is subtracting things as you get older. And I think that's a big part of growth. If you really want to keep growing, a lot of people add things as they go versus subtracting things that are issues, whether that's diet, whether that's in my situation. alcohol, whether that's things that are subtracted along the way, toxic relationships, things that as you grow, you decide, okay, I'm going to continue to grow. And Knox one day is like, Dad, there's no way you could get off social media. And if you know me, like that's the best thing to do. My kids have learned that too. If they really want something, just say, I can't do it, and I'm going to do it. And so I'm like, well, I bet I can. And it really wasn't a plan. And so I got off of all of it. And then it was still on there. And then I said, okay, I'm going to go to another level. And I just deleted the apps. And it wasn't a long-term plan. And it was really interesting to see as I went through it, because Knox pushing me to do that, challenging me, allowed me to help other players, friends, coaches to say, man, you should try this sometime. Because once you remove something from your life, you start to realize how many other people are addicted to it or need it.
So that was Lane Kiffin talking about how he deleted all social media apps from his phone, and how it was a challenge from his son, and now he doesn't pay attention to what people say, or he doesn't hear with his criticism. BS, Lane Kiffin. You know who you talking? You know who you talking to?
Yeah, man. I'm about to say this motherfucker full of shit.
Lane, we done been through this. And stop sounding like a car salesman, dude.
Hey, look, and especially in modern day as a coach at the level you're at, social media is part of your job.
Pretty much.
That's part of recruiting.
It literally is part of recruiting. People literally get recruited off of Twitter.
Yeah, I agree.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's a couple people that.
Not that type of recruiting, but yes. Yeah. I've seen that recruiting happen before, too.
And let me be clear. What Jordan Rogers said, he's still out of bounds, is just stop.
No,
stop.
I didn't say nothing.
That LSU basically it's championship or bust for LSU, which is stupid.
No, I don't think that.
Or the fact that he said that Arch Manning will likely get drafted outside the top 10 instead of being picked number 1.
I don't know about that either.
He's not. There's not that if it came down to it, is Arch Manning go number 1 or he does outside the top 10?
He's not going outside the top 10.
What are we talking about?
He has way too much hype behind him, and he has the golden last name in the NFL.
Exactly.
He's not falling past number 5.
People are already talking about when Peyton's son going to get drafted in 2034. You think he's not going to get drafted outside the top? All right, man.
If he's not drafted number 1, that's going to be teams calling about the number 2 overall pick.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
he doesn't have to have like a Heisman level year to still get drafted top 5. That's the type of hype this dude has, and he might be better in NFL than he is in college. We've seen it happen numerous times.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Look at both y'all quarterbacks. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't.
And my quarterback dad was a high school coach.
He was
and played quarterback in college.
Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So it just happened like that sometimes.
Oh, turn that corner.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of coaches, Kalen DeBoer. Boy, Kalen DeBoer.
Alabama?
Yes. He really must not know the job that he took, huh?
You put this up for your boy, John.
Got you. All right, hold on. He must not know
the job that he took, because
for him to say what he said at SEC Media Day,
they should have a black coach.
Huh?
A black coach
is just
Alabama.
So that there's an expectation.
What he said, and he was asked about basically the team expectations. Is he worried about not meeting expectations as the head coach at Alabama?
For us and this team this year, we have to go out and we have to get the job done. We got to go out and prove it. I think you can look back to last year and you don't just accidentally win 7 out of 8 games in the league, go to a conference championship, win a playoff game on the road without having a resiliency of toughness, both mental and physical toughness about you. But we understand also that there's an expectation that is different at Alabama. And we signed up for that. We're all about that, and we want to continue to push to make sure that we reach the expectations that we have, first of all, internally. And I think that will help everyone else that is the diehards and our fan base appreciate what these guys are doing, the work they're putting in for us. And
what the hell did he just say?
He ain't talking about shit.
He didn't say nothing.
What does he know the job that he got hired? Do you know the job that you have?
He said a whole lot of nothing.
This is why I always said this to Mark. I've said to you, Nick, for years.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to be the guy that has to succeed greatness.
Never. It never works out.
Yeah, I be feeling bad for come after me.
Yo, you good? Yo, you good?
You all right, man? You all right? You wouldn't know a prime example of that? Look how fast Gerard Mayo got fired.
Exactly.
1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it, Sam. Shout out to the Broncos. But yeah, I mean, imagine a coach that has to succeed McVay whenever he decides to retire from the Rams.
Man, look at here. McVay never got to retire if he don't want to. He's still young.
I'm just saying, like,
Dog will still be coaching another 20 years.
Yep.
right.
On the same team.
Yep. He have a statue in LA.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it.
I say about Lane. He had to come behind Phil Fulmer. Relax, Mark.
That name was too easy of a joke. That's why I was like, let's leave that one alone.
A black coach in Alabama would be crazy.
But
It wouldn't last long.
Is he on the hot seat? Well, his hot seat was the day he got hired, Sam.
Yeah, he's not going to be there long. The real coach is up next.
And they gave him this extension because he was about to take the Michigan job, which gives him a $70 million buyout.
I don't know what the hell they gave him that for.
Wait,
They should let his ass go.
they gave him an extension because he was going to take the Michigan job?
He was going to take the Michigan job after the whole right situation.
And Alabama overpaid him to stay?
Yes.
They deserved it.
That might be the first bad decision I've seen Alabama make in a long time.
And come on, and to say that there's more pressure on Lane Kiffin than Kalen DeBoer is stupid, Jordan Rodgers. I'm sorry. It's stupid.
Oh, they whooping LA. They whooping Irvine ass.
Because they're the Chargers.
Basically.
Wait, ain't that the Jacksonville quarterback?
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
That was funny.
And you ain't helping.
That's not fair.
Nah, it wasn't. That was funny.
Y'all are wrong.
Well, the last time the Jacksonville quarterback was over there playing with the Chargers, he came back when they was down by 14.
What's up, Cody?
They came with somebody back too.
Yo, you good?
What happened?
You all right?
No.
He's not going to be all right. Wait till we're about to play what his head coach said on
nigga get
no, relax.
He said what he say? Lane Kiffin is the
relax.
He said Lane Kiffin is a good looking coach of all the coaches or something.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I don't have that diabolicalness, but I'm gonna talk about him defending the criticism against y'all OC.
Fire Mike Bobo today.
Well, clearly Kirby Smart doesn't care what you think.
I don't hear people criticizing him. I literally don't. I hear people tell me about people criticizing him. They don't actually criticize him. They just say, well, why do you think Mike Bobo gets picked on? Why do you think Mike Bobo gets said? You think Mike Bobo gives a shit what anybody says? He don't care what they say about him. He ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it. You got two coaches' sons that are thick-skinned and grew up around the game that aren't worried about that. We're worried about University of Georgia, and we love University of Georgia. And if loving University of Georgia is a fault, then blame us. Because we both love the University of Georgia. It's been good to us. I think he came in behind Coach Monken, and a lot of people try to do comparisons about that. He didn't have Brock Bowers and some of those guys, Ladd McConkey and George Pickens that he had.
Kirby Smart is sounding like a dumbass piece of shit. Kirby Smart should just come out and say, "That's my homie. I'm not firing him. I have much more respect for him." I hate this whole organization. I told y'all we're no longer trying to win championships as long as Mike Bobo's off the ball.
Hey, what's his go-to play?
He gonna run a bubble screen. He gonna run a bubble screen to you next. I'm telling you.
Tony said we ain't never fired Mike B. more for fuck's sake. Kirby making excuse.
Hey, dog. The fact that y'all had this, dog. I don't know. I don't even know.
I hate Mike Bobo.
Hey, I don't even know how the hell
Mike Bobo worse than Leslie Frazier. I don't understand. How can everyone in the world see that That's Jackson quarterback. How everybody in the world can see that Mike Bobo is the problem here?
He is.
Dog.
The tight end bubble screen.
Dog, do you see the weapons we have on offense?
Yes.
Yes.
Dog. The receiver we got from y'all, you know what his favorite play was to him?
Bubble screen.
The bubble screens. He can run routes. Did you know that? Fucking retarded, man. I hate Mike Bobo, man. Take your son too.
What he coach?
No, he the center.
Oh, he's sorry.
He's not sorry, but he can. If he gotta go for Mike Bobo to go, then take both of them.
Oh man.
I actually like the center, but
Are you all right?
And you talking about me?
Wait, what movie? Wait.
Sir, you talk only Johns. What Cody said?
Man, yeah. I understand. Mike Bobo, that's funny.
I don't understand. He's on. Never mind. I know.
That's
and that suit was a piece of shit. Kirby Smart. I'm getting tired of you too.
Yeah, that's what I feel about Patrick Graham and that damn zone defense. Nick said we're gonna keep everything in front of us. All right, cool. Underneath route. You ever getting killed by a nigga that was on the other team for like 2 hours?
Please don't talk to me about the zone.
Oh,
my bad. Ouch. But yeah, that was the craziest part. Those are some highlights.
That's the reason why the Bills coach have to coach no more. Because on fourth and 12 against the Broncos.
Wait, he's still y'all coach?
No, he got fired.
No, Joe Brady's their coach now.
I hate Mike Bobo.
Well, I would say this. I'm gonna give Mark some credit on something he's been saying that might give the Bills some hope. You know what he's been saying, talking about y'all moving to y'all new stadium.
Oh, I told y'all.
And why he feels like it's why y'all haven't won the Super Bowl.
Is that Paige Beckers?
Well, someone agreed with Mark.
Was it a player or was it a fan?
It was a player.
It was your boy.
Who?
Your star left tackle.
Oh, Deion Dawkins?
Deion Dawkins. Here he is on the same brother.
I feel like the Bills,
Same Brown Brothers
you guys have been
podcast.
good for a long time, but haven't gotten over the hump. Me as a player, I'm watching the games like I'm rooting for you guys. I want the Bills to win. You guys are the AFC, Lions the NFC, so we don't have anything really to cheer for. I like the Bills. I like Josh. I like you guys. Why do you think you guys haven't gotten over the hump?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think our stadium was cursed, bro. I can't even lie.
That's why?
I think our stadium was cursed. Our stadium was built, and so like, you know, I drift cars and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So like where I drift cars at is on a reservation, like the native Indian like reservation. So my family now has become the natives and the Indians, the Cherokee Indians, and all the like I've learned a lot about the native culture. Our stadium has like a graveyard on our stadium. Like there is a graveyard on our stadium.
What do you mean on it? Like where you run?
No, graveyard.
Yeah, but like
cemetery.
Underneath?
Or like a cemetery.
Where is it though?
Like I never walked into that gate, but I'm pretty sure our fans know, bro, when they walk into the stadium, they have to walk past the cemetery that's hugging the stadium, which means that there's stuff underneath the stadium right there. So realistically, whatever spirit is up there, they're like, yeah, y'all can have a good season. We'll watch and be entertained. But nah, take your behind across the street. So guess where we at now? Across the street.
Oh, so this is the year.
So guess what's gonna happen?
Uh-oh.
Guess what's gonna happen?
Oh, it just got all hyped up.
Yeah. My name is Kodak Blackwood. Where do you see me?
Them twos is hard.
So you guys are cursed. That's crazy.
So it sounds like Deion Dawkins agrees with Mark.
Let me clear some of that up. Yes, it is on the reservation. It was part of the stadium was built on a cemetery,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like the cemetery that the president buried his wife in. You know, Trump buried his wife, and you do that so you don't pay taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So, because now it's a cemetery.
Yeah.
So it's not like a cemetery like Inglewood Cemetery.
Yeah.
It's like whoever owned that land previously,
Yeah.
buried there and used it as a cemetery. So I think they can avoid. But I still do think that that's part of the reason why you can't build a stadium over on the cemetery.
No, that's
cemetery.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to the NFL. Some NFL.
What Pat said?
You say get that silly shit out of here. Let's get to a couple NFL topics before we got here. So let's stick there.
He said stick there?
No, let's stick with the NFL.
Hey, that nigga fat as a jackass.
Here it is.
Get that silly shit up out of here.
Jeremy Fowler, he had his like he did with the quarterbacks. Yeah, Fat's insane. Hey, Fat, I gotta hit you up after I gotta hit you up, bro. The top 10 wide receivers in the NFL, according to the people who Jeremy Fowler spoke to. So let's look at who he has as his top 10 wide receivers. At number 1.
Oh, you can run in this league?
Yeah.
Oh, with no line? All right, man. I'm cool. I'm cool. That's me being biased. Go ahead.
Jamar Chase.
Because in the football league we played, then you couldn't run.
Jamar Chase number 1?
Yes.
Jamar Chase the best receiver in football?
According to executive scouts and
number 2 is number 1.
Justin Jefferson number 2.
Yeah.
Jets number 1.
JSN 3.
No.
Puka 4. Amon-Ra St. Brown 5.
Hey, hold on, stop right there. This has nothing to do with the NFL. I've seen the highlights. I was reminded of the highlights of him at SC.
That nigga was going crazy.
Dog, he was completely different.
Yes.
Nigga, we had him, Drake London, and Michael Pittman.
Yeah, no, he was and Michael Pittman was the worst one.
Nigga. And that nigga was nice over there. Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is the one dude out of them 3 who went day 3.
Yep. I mean,
because he didn't have the measurables, but he had if you saw Amon-Ra St. Brown at SC, you knew
that nigga was going crazy.
CD at number 6, George Pickens 7.
Woo.
Whoa, that's high.
Man.
That's high for George Pickens. Okay.
He's not better than Nico Collins.
8, AJ Brown 9, and Devontae Adams 10.
He's not better than everybody's out there.
So the Rams got 2 receivers in the top 10 and the
top 5 running back possibly.
Hey, where's the Bengals second receiver?
T. Higgins is not on this.
He's not in the top 10.
T. Higgins better than
George Pickens?
George Pickens too.
Yes, he is. I ain't gonna
hold on. It says
these are
mention
Malik Neighbors, Mike Evans, Zay Flowers, Tyreek Hill, Drake London,
Tyreek Hill,
Jameson Williams, and then others receiving votes were Alec Pierce, T. Higgins, DK, Terry McLaurin, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Smith, Matt McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr.,
He's not better than Devontae.
John Waddle, and then Chris Olave.
Devontae Adams, what you call it? Devontae Smith gonna be in the top 10 next year for sure. People gonna realize how good he is. Or my boy might go up over there and be like, yeah.
Is that the stadium Jim Kelly was with?
That's hate.
No, because they didn't win nothing. Stupid.
USC had them when they lost. And they said, didn't USC have all them when they lost Notre Dame?
What have what?
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London, and Michael Pittman Jr.
No. Wait. That was when Sam Darnold was there. No, I think we beat him that year. I could be wrong though.
Another thing we'll talk about.
I know we won the Rose Bowl that year though. I know what the fuck they won.
As we get close to our 2-a-days, it seemed like obviously the talk is about quarterbacks and how quarterbacks are being disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
And now we talked about this last week, how Lamar Jackson was ranked number 69 on the NFL players list.
That is preposterous.
After being ranked number 2 last year. Now people are starting to feel like there's disrespect because Jalen Hurts went from number 19 and dropped all the way to 56.
Wait. Niggas think Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar Jackson?
According to what the players must do.
Wait, hold on.
Fam.
Wait, they got Lamar ranked what?
Yeah, exactly.
69th.
And they got Jalen Hurts ranked ahead of him?
Yes.
Dog.
You're talking to a guy. Let me be clear. Y'all going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. And as a Broncos fan, there's no way in hell I would have ranked Bo Nix ahead of Lamar Jackson. And the players did. And Trevor Lawrence.
All right, man. Hey, look. Everybody needs to chill out.
And I damn sure not ranking Jalen Hurts over no Lamar
Jim
Jackson.
Kelly was winning the AFC. Fact. They talking about winning a championship, dog. Ain't no championships been there. What are you talking about? They're just better losers.
Might be the best ones.
That's all it was.
That's hate.
Is Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson being disrespected?
Jalen Hurts
number might be all right. He might be too high.
Yeah, it's still too high.
He might be. Hey, look, he might get beat. Nah, never mind. Because Lamar number makes everything way more awkward for the comparison. But he should be number 70 if Lamar is the number before.
That's insane.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. There's nothing. I'm sorry. I watch football. I know the sport of football. I coach football. There's nothing that Jalen Hurts does better than Lamar Jackson. Maybe he's a better leader. Maybe. I don't know that.
I don't care.
But if you put Lamar Jackson up over there with the Philadelphia Eagles, Jesus Christ, they might lose 2 games a year.
I guarantee you, AJ Brown's still be there.
They might lose 2 games a year.
That's a fact.
I'm sorry. That's crazy.
And if you don't believe it, why the hell are they talking about possibly Lamar Jackson being with the Eagles next year then?
Wait.
That's
cut the music. Cut the music.
Wait.
Cut the music. Cut the music.
Wait.
Cut the fucking music, John.
You ain't heard that rumor?
John.
I heard him go to Miami.
John.
But that was the first was
John. Here's first and foremost. Let's do one thing. Let's not even. I don't like rumors like that happening because Howie Roseman makes moves.
I know,
and he don't give a damn who he got to give up on his team to make a move.
Exactly.
So
that's why I said it.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
So
that means the Eagles would probably go to the Super Bowl. I damn sure don't like it.
So Lamar's contract is done to this year, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All season.
And he has a no tag clause.
Hey, Baltimore, how many first round picks you want in Jalen Hurts to get Lamar? If you don't want him to just leave. Because you can't franchise tag him.
I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even do them a favor.
Yep.
As soon as the contract ends. Hey, Lamar.
Let me be clear. He is not expired. He just don't have no more guaranteed money.
Hey, Lamar.
That's an expired contract in the NFL.
Hey,
but basically, but they're not going to waive him. They're not going to waive him. They're going to try to trade him.
That's why I said the trade.
They're going to try to trade him first before they let him walk.
Hey, Lamar.
Demand a trade.
No. Hey, Lamar. You tired of your ownership? Fucking your career over?
You want to win like about 2 or 3 championships? Go up over here, man.
Come on.
Hey, look, we got an easy division. The best thing I play against the Cowboys every year.
Come
on, man. Go up over and get these 14 wins per year.
Yeah.
The defense gonna win like about 8 games for you every year.
I would like to see Jalen Hurts in
Baltimore. I mean, without having every piece around him, so he had to actually be a quarterback. Never mind.
I'm gonna see what these Jalen Hurts.
They gonna turn into Justin Fields.
All right. So final topic before we have to call out names.
That was hate.
Obviously we're talking college football, but obviously they ESPN has their commitments, how teams and programs are fared in the recruiting trail. So they got tiers.
Who's crying?
Not those type of tiers. So tier 1 is traditional powers that made the most of the business window. Notre Dame
make the most money.
Ohio State, Oregon, Texas A&M. Tier 2, early leaders holding strong. Oklahoma, Texas Tech. There's your boys, Nick, USC.
Yep.
The Trojans.
Somebody missing?
We're getting there. The Trojans signaled early their intention to scale back on the high school trail in 2027 after loading up with 35 signees and the nation's number 1 class in the 26 cycle. But USC still has priority targets on the majority and hit on the majority of them, including a pair of top in-state pledges between number 1 safety Honor Falale Johnson, who's the number 21 overall player, and wide receiver Quentin Hale, the number 53 overall player. Lincoln Riley found success across country, 2 headlined by the April commitment of defensive end Mekhi Brown out of Greenwich, Connecticut. Like Brewster, Fale Johnson has been a subject of heavy flip interest from Oregon and Texas in recent months and has repeatedly affirmed his pledge to the Trojans.
You find the heavy ones that you can flip.
Yo, you good?
Man, them be the best.
So tier 3 is perennial powers mostly on schedule. LSU. And then they go to my boys at Georgia at the number 15 class.
Look at that piece of shit class.
Kirby Smart delivered a top 3 signing class in 9 of his first 10 cycles at Georgia after slipping at number 6 in 2026. The Bulldogs look poised to sign their lowest rated.
15 is absolutely. I guess you got Mike Bobo. Nobody wanted to go play for him. I swear to God, if you get a new offensive coordinator, your class will go up.
Right. Recruiting class since the 2-time national champions took charge after the 2015 season.
That's a trash
Wait.
class.
Are y'all the first SEC team to get on this list?
No, Texas A&M and Texas.
Texas and Texas A&M.
They was in the top 10.
Oklahoma too.
Well, all of them is big football states. You know, they got the old people giving them money.
And none of them was original SEC schools.
One explanation is that Georgia is taking a more selective approach to high school recruiting in 27 after signing 30 plus prospects in each of the past 3 cycles.
Oh, they only sign people who got character issues.
Another ESPN sources just use insane. Bulldogs financial discipline has hampered the program's pursuit of elite talent in 27. Recent high school profile misses top 50 in-state defenders Chance Gilbert, who chose Auburn, Deshaun Poole, who's going to Florida State, and the Bulldogs whipped on a series of blue-chip quarterbacks before landing Colton Nussmeier, who's the number 133 in June. Of course, is Garrett Nussmeier's younger brother.
You know why? You know why, John? John, do you know why we missed on them quarterbacks?
Why?
Because of Mike Bobo.
They don't want to throw bubble screens.
Nobody wants to play under Mike Bobo.
Unless you're a tight end.
Georgia should be fine, especially with number 1 running back Kim and Spell. That's Kim and Spell at top of this latest class. But at number 19, ESPN in ESPN's latest rankings, Smart and the Bulldogs sit just 1 spot ahead of rival Georgia Tech
Mike Bobo?
with little room to rise before signing day. Then my boys, they said, yeah. Then my boys, they rounded out the tier 3. This could prove to be Josh Heupel's lowest rated class in Tennessee, but the 6th-year coach landed one of the most significant commitments on the Vol tenure Wednesday with number 2 running back David Gabriel George. Good job there. Tennessee went all in on coveted 5-star rusher and ultimately edged Ohio State in one of the fiercest head-to-head recruiting battles of the cycle.
Edging the whole college is crazy.
Yeah, you were saying. After signing 5-star quarterbacks Faison Brandon, wide receiver Tristan Keys in the 26th cycle, Heupel has the program's highest ranked running back pledge since 2009 on the way next year. So, how you guys feeling about your school's recruiting? Well, clearly we know how Mark feels, but Nick,
who in the fuck gets a 15th ranked class? You're not even trying to win no more, man.
I like the fact that even outside of how high we're ranked, I like the fact that we're finally able to keep the California kids like how we used to back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? We're not losing these California kids to the SEC schools or the other schools like how it's been going on over the past years. These guys are starting to finally stay in state, especially, the ones we get within the city. We're finally able to keep those. So I like that. I like the simple fact of that California already has some of the highest recruits anyway. So it's, you really don't have to go too far to do your recruiting.
California got the best high school football, hey,
you feel what I'm saying? They sure do. If you don't believe it, you're a hater. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, I'm cool with it. And I like the fact we able, like they said, able to get some good recruits outside of the state still. So I just need for us to be able to defend.
Same here.
You feel what I'm saying? So
same here.
Not like that. We need to defend because I hate giving Fats team this type of credit, but we got to be able to keep up with these physical teams that we play against, especially in our conference. You feel what I'm saying?
Same here. Same here.
So that's where it is right there. So we need to figure out. We need to get back to how USC offensive linemen used to be back when I was in school. You feel what I'm saying? We need to get offensive linemen back. And when we get that together, I think we'll be all right.
All right. Let's get to the final segment of the show. It's all that imitated, never duplicated. Some people say stuff in the sports world they need to be called out for it, and this is where we do it. It is time for calling out names. And Nick, you're gonna love this one.
Uh-oh.
If there ain't never been a bigger critic of John Harbaugh, other than my brother Nick Freese.
Oh yeah.
And what happened? And you gotta explain to me. Relax. What the hell was John Harbaugh doing in this meeting?
Welcome, man. Good to see everybody here. You excited?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
A little nervous?
Nope.
Huh? A little nervous? I'm a little nervous, man. I'm nervous, excited nervous, you know? Nervous like a full game almost, man. It's like, get this thing kick off. Standing up here in front of the New York Giants. The New York Giants. It's a New York Giants sitting in this room. The New York Giants.
Said that 3 times already, Coach.
Wow. It's an honor. It's an honor to stand in front of this room right now. And I know as coaches back there feel the same way, right, coaches?
Certainly.
It's an honor. Sure. We've been working, haven't we? We've been working early and we're late getting ready for today. Today. Sitting in this chair, this seat, getting to work, getting started, our beginning. Because this is where it all begins. Together.
Cut this shit off. Cut it off.
What the hell was that?
Dog.
Let me go first.
Go ahead.
Oh, no,
that
you missed the most horrible speech a coach could ever give.
What the hell was John Harbaugh saying? He said New York Giants 3 times in that speech.
We're the New York Giants.
We're the New York Giants.
We're the New York Giants.
I am standing in front of the New York Giants. No kidding, Coach.
I mean, they've already been here, so it's. You feel what I'm saying?
What was that? To me, this sounds like a dude who needs affirmation for how much he lost the locker room in Baltimore. So he needs to feel like he needs to do whatever he can to make sure he doesn't lose this locker room before they take the field week 1. But that was one of the most cringiest pep talks I've ever heard in my life. And if you've been on the show or listened to the show before, Nick has been the biggest critic of John Harbaugh since day one.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that is a prime reason why. What the heck was that?
John, I've always said this. Everybody always says, like, when they start bringing up these top coaches in the league, John Harbaugh's name is always there. And every single time, what I always say, what is John Harbaugh coach?
What specialty?
What is specialty?
You don't have one.
He's a special teams coach. And here's the thing about that. That's why I said his success is based off of who he hires to call the plays. That is what his success is based off of. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, we got some breaking news. Chris Haynes. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and the Memphis Grizzlies are negotiating a buyout, and the veteran 3-and-D specialist intends to sign to back up the team with LeBron James in Philadelphia. KCP,
the domino effect begins.
KCP is going to reunite with Bron in Philly.
The Bron effect, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Watch them get a pretty. Who's their backup center?
Who?
Philly.
They got Dean Smith.
Dean Wade, the white boy from Cleveland.
Anyways,
that's John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh, and I've always said that. And the first thing, like, oh well, he's supposed to be this great leader. He's supposed to be the leader of men. That's his calling. This right here, what I just saw, was absolutely terrible. This just proves my point of saying, Jesus freaking Christ, who in the world
is Carmen Sandiego?
Yes. No. How in the world was he able to keep this job for as long as he did? And this offseason, based on, you know what this proves?
Mm-hmm.
That John Harbaugh was for sure the problem in Baltimore. What they always say, why Baltimore always getting these why Lamar get these washed up old receivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell did the New York Giants do this offseason? They filled their wide receiver room up with has-beens. A whole bunch of has-beens.
Oh, yeah, because they wouldn't have got
they got Odell back over there.
Odell.
Who else they got up over there? They got
Tupac.
Hmm?
Yo, you good?
That sounded crazy. They got like 2 or 3 guys that are definitely on the other side of that are on the other side of getting the fuck out this goddamn league.
Jesus.
No, they ain't no Jesus for that. But that's crazy.
That's almost like how
No, they signed Juju. They signed Darius Slade.
She's still at USC.
No, Juju Smith-Schuster and Darnell Mooney.
Yeah.
All a bunch of has-beens. You need to relax.
These are their wide receivers: Calvin Austin, Odell Beckham Jr., Braxton Berrios, Dallin Cambry, Bo Collins, Malachi Fields, Xavier Gibson, Isaiah Hodges, my guy Jalen Hyatt, Vol Nation, Ryan Miller, Darnell Mooney, obviously Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton, Juju Smith-Schuster. That is their wide receiver depth chart.
That the only reason why their wide receiver was better than ours is because they have Malik Neighbors. That is completely it. That is crazy.
Nicholas Batum.
Well, he going over there too?
No, I'm looking at the free agent. Bradley Bill's a free agent.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody signed it. They was all waiting on Bron. Now
So is James Harden.
Excuse me?
Huh?
What you just said?
So is James Harden. He's going right back to Cleveland. But nah, I never was a big fan of John Harbaugh because I always felt like he was just giving this
Amir Coffee. Hey.
He was just giving this tier of coaching for no apparent fucking reason. So get him the fuck up out of here. I don't see him lasting over there too long because this team is not built as great as everybody thinks for some reason, people think that this team is about to shock the world and be like a playoff. I don't see it at all.
Me neither.
I don't see it at all. I see a team that has a lot of holes on their offense because you was running the ball with your quarterback and your running back all last year until your running back got hurt. He's coming off of an injury. And we don't, and the thing is, the sophomore slump with both of them, because neither one of them was doing all that anyways. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just I don't know what the hell's going on up over there. And apparently now do the players because from what I'm seeing, they're not buying in at all. Am I lying, John?
Nope.
They're not buying in at all.
This could be a one and done, but he's got a 5-year deal at making $20 million.
He's not one and done over there.
$20 million. I know he's not.
His name is too big of a.
He's got $20 million.
He got at least 2.5 years over there,
and he reports directly to the owner. He doesn't report. He goes past Joe Shane, the GM. He goes directly to the Mars.
Why they give him? Never mind. That's crazy. That's hate.
Anybody y'all got for call names? That's the only one I had was John Harbaugh.
Kirby Smart. Not firing Mike Bobo.
That's crazy.
Well, I got another one. For Nick. All this stupid people who were worried about the Raiders not signing Fernando Mendoza.
Oh yeah.
What were we talking about?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Y'all really thought that they weren't finna sign the number 1 pick in the draft? That was all because of he wanted. That was all language talk. That money was set.
Here's my thing. Why in the world did people think we weren't going to sign him? Off the simple fact of he's literally done
everything.
He's doing everything by the book. He's been showing up to all the camps, all the voluntary camps, involuntary. He showed up to everything. He's already done media day with the Raiders uniform on. He has Raider stuff all over his social media. I don't see it. Like you said, John, I knew from the very beginning because I talked about this when they first brought it up.
Right. It's language. He was just some language.
They're probably going through the same thing. What's his name? Ty Simpson going through the same thing.
Yeah, he's the only first round pick now that still hasn't been signed yet.
And it's the same thing. It's all contract language.
Yeah, that money is not going anywhere. By the way, his contract is insane.
Yeah.
Ty
Simpson?
What Jonathan Kuminga doing?
Yo, relax. I'm talking about Fernando Mendoza's contract.
It's fully guaranteed.
Yeah, his contract is insane.
Who? Fernando Mendoza?
I think it was like 57 guaranteed.
It's $54 million
guaranteed on the rookie deal. But yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, so Nick, you got anybody for calling no names before we get up out of here?
I do.
Go ahead.
All these people who say that they didn't care what LeBron was doing. But everybody wrote, oh, pick that off. Oh wait, you got on Dolphins uniforms.
It's Dolphins versus the Ravens.
Yeah, 2 teams. I don't give a fuck. But y'all wrote a whole thesis about
what a 4-page letter.
Yeah, about why LeBron not signing. You can't have it both ways. Which one you want? You want him to hurt and sign? You know what I'm saying? If you don't care about him, why y'all talk about him so much?
Exactly. That's the same thing I said. If you don't care, why the haters talk more about LeBron than the fans do?
Yeah, then they call the people who like LeBron sexuals. No, I think the haters might be LeBron sexuals.
For sure. They're in denial.
Y'all just wake up and just talk about LeBron for no reason.
Like John, like your Laker fans, they're going crazy.
And Jordan fan.
Yeah, them too. Like Laker fans over here just talk. I'm like, dog, like he's not y'all just saying y'all don't give a fuck about him. He's not on your team no more.
Get some hands. Yeah. Look, it was going to happen, and he knows that if he didn't do it now, obviously he had to have the news cycle because training camps are opening this weekend, and you don't want to get caught up in the NFL shuffle, even though he's one person that could manage it.
Also, one more. It's about LeBron. The expectations that y'all put on LeBron
at 42
kind of lets me know that y'all think he's a GOAT.
Yep.
Because nobody at the year 15, 16 is saying if he don't win a championship this year, this hurts his legacy. It's only one person in NBA history that did that. How y'all judge him kind of lets me know what y'all think about him.
Inadvertently. And you know, and look, and you know what the counter to that is? Oh, y'all say he's a GOAT, so if he's a GOAT, he should be able to do this. Y'all wasn't expecting Jordan to go. Y'all was just happy seeing Jordan play when he was in Washington.
Dog,
that was trash.
Dog, I've heard people say or compare LeBron last year with the Lakers to prime other people's prime.
Yes,
and say, well, look what this person did. Fam, we talking about somebody who should be sitting on the couch with us.
LeBron in 8 years with the Lakers, right? He won them a championship, right?
Yeah.
How long was Joker with how long Joker been with Denver? Going on 10?
Uh-huh.
So it's 10th season. Like this will be his 11th season, I think.
He got one championship, right?
Okay. Well, I'll take you one more.
What's that?
Giannis. With Milwaukee.
Yep. One. All you need to do. But everybody else in the world, just winning one is okay. I've never seen somebody, what other person in the history of sports, not just the NBA, of sports, wins a championship for a team.
Why they call it flag on Bow Wow?
Get out of my house.
How is it that you won a team a championship during your tenure, but it's a failure? Mark.
I tell you what, I was talking about somebody talking about this earlier. I tell you what,
John, that'll be like somebody saying that Peyton's time with y'all was a failure. Was that a failure?
No, we got the 2 Super Bowls and won one.
You feel what I'm saying?
And we was number one. We had the number 1 seed every year. Peyton Manning was there. Even the year he was flat out doo-doo.
John, y'all was out there just even like you said before Peyton's injury. Y'all was out there putting up points like it wasn't shit.
Dude was one of Madden numbers.
Literally, y'all was literally unstoppable. Peyton might have been better with y'all than he was with the Colts.
That's insane, right?
Yes.
That was only 4 years.
Dog, his best season statistically was with y'all.
I know. 55 and the 55 and 10 year.
Dog, like it's crazy. And it's like I don't
55 touchdowns, 10 interceptions?
Yeah, and he broke the passing yard. He had 5,000
again.
And we had Demaryius Thomas and Eric.
Yeah.
Eric Bellinger.
No, Eric Decker had 1,000 yards. Yeah. We had
and y'all had Julius Thomas.
Julius Thomas led the league in touchdowns.
Y'all had Julius Thomas looking like he was prime Antonio Gates.
Yeah, and that
nigga was trash.
He got to Jacksonville. That dude fell off the planet.
Nigga trash.
And then
you want to talk about a nigga being made from his quarterback?
No, Sean Moreno and Willis McGay, he both rushed for 1,000 yards.
Hey. No Sean Slater. Oh, no, I'm definitely doing that, but we're gonna chop on both of them right now. They did their thing over there.
Hey, they both had 1,000 yards. Yeah. Well, Willis actually had 1,000 yards, had 1,200 yards with Tebow, but we're not gonna talk about that. But
exactly.
But yeah, That's calling out names, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Master Debaters back on Tuesday. A fresh debate. Myself, Mark, Nick, Cody, and by the way,
oh, that just says pro style cock.
Yo, you good? That's insane. Two announcements. Monday, don't forget, check out. It's gonna be a different Tribal War Zone this Monday as we get Raw on Netflix. It's just gonna be Nissa and JoJo because me, Trail, and the birthday boy will be in Balmer's place. We'll be at the Balmer Palace on Monday at the Intuit Dome, Monday Night Raw, final show before SummerSlam. Yeah, Triple H is in the house. He's moderating the Brock Lesnar Open Family weigh-in.
It's his birthday.
That's right. Yeah, you and Triple H have the same birthday.
That's right. That's way to go.
That's right. Happy early birthday to Triple H.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, we're gonna see Roman Reigns, see Seth Rollins. We're gonna see
Relax.
This dude is insane.
I didn't even.
You were thinking it.
Relax.
You were thinking it.
Undertaker's not gonna be there.
No, he's
none of them. I know you're gonna say that.
No.
None of them gonna be there.
I wasn't thinking about Undertaker, but now I try to bring him up.
No, Mr. Sacco, so don't even ask.
Score?
Yo, that's insane. That's insane. But we're gonna get up out of here. We'll be back Tuesday for Master Debaters, and check us out on social media. All our coverage from the To a Dome at Monday Night Raw, and make sure you hit the subscribe button for Sports for You on YouTube.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I may not have a voice on Tuesdays. I'll probably be going crazy.
That'll be two of us. Programming note: no show next Friday.
You didn't have to co-sign that, John. I ain't gonna lie, that sounded crazy. Mark, chill out.
You know what? I can leave again.
No.
Well,
This
see, what the fuck is happening here?
This dude is insane.
Hey, in the show, John.
This dude, man. I won't be in the city.
Oh, all right. That's my business.
But yeah, but we'll be back here Tuesday for Master Debaters and regular schedule back.
Nick,
for
your
August.
birthday Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nick's birthday is Monday. Master Debate Tribal War Zone is also going down Monday. Master Debaters Tuesday. Sports View Wrestling Wednesday. And
again, Bag's birthday tomorrow. You heard?
Bag's birthday's tomorrow.
Shout out to Leo's, you heard?
And stay safe, stay hydrated through this heat wave wherever you are. Drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of high quality H2O.
Let her squirt in your mouth.
That is high quality of H2O.
All right.
And again, my bad, John. We're getting the show, but again, I want to send a shout out because last night when I first saw the picture of the verses, I was like, I don't really care to see this.
Glad you're watching, huh?
I
didn't even see all of it. I just looked on there. I seen a couple people I knew. I said, "Fuck, I should have went.
Mm-hmm.
I should have went."
Shout out to RJ. I'm watching.
It should have been RJ versus YG. We'll talk about that later, though.
No, it should have been. Nope. It should have been Game versus RJ versus YG versus Joe Moses, and it would have just been a whoop-de-whoop.
It would have shut everything down.
But we'll get up out of here. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the WNBA All-Star
What's the
game.
flag for? I keep calling the flag on Bow Wow. Versus
All right, we getting up out of here. Enjoy All-Star Weekend, WNBA All-Star Weekend. Peace out, everybody. Sports for You.
For you, from the coast to you. 3 LA minds talking what we do. From the streets to the stats, from the bar to the chat. Sports for You. Yeah, we run it like that. Hit that link, lock that feed, John. Nick, all that you need. Sports for You. Every day, new seed. From LA roots to the whole world's league.